Harry Potter, Harry Potter, ooh, Harry Potter, Harry Potter. Everything's better down where it's wetter, take it from me. I can't take that line seriously. I'm sorry, I'm a dirty man. Voldemort, Voldemort, ooh, Voldemort. I need to start actually doing this video, not just singing, seriously. Hello everyone, I'm here with a book haul! Yes! I was pretty good this month. I only bought one book. I decided to treat myself, and I'll explain why when I talk about the book. But the other books were sent to me by a publisher and then a bookstore, so let's get started! I'm going to begin with the book that I bought myself, because I am so excited about it. I did share this on Instagram. I had a little photo shoot with this book because it is so beautiful, and it is Rogues. This is an anthology of a bunch of sci-fi and fantasy short stories / novellas, things like that. Some of the authors are George R.R. Martin, Patrick Rothfuss, Neil Gaiman, and just so many more. So excited because I think the George R.R. Martin story is in the Song of Ice and Fire world, and the Patrick Rothfuss one is from the Kingkiller Chronicles world. It's the Lightning Tree, and we have a look at Bast. So next I'm going to show you the books that Bookworld sent me. As you guys may know, I am part of the Reader Rewards program, so each month they send me a book for review. And the book for this month is Endgame by James Frey and Nils Johnson Shelton. So shiny! Wow! I had not heard of this book before I was sent it. Sounds really suspenseful and intense, and I really think I'm gonna enjoy this. Some kind of crazy, hectic game sort of thing. I think there are actually kind of puzzles in here as well. Looks like it. There's numbers and stuff. But I'm really excited to get started with this one, and I will probably most likely do a video review of this one, so you've got that to look forward to. The next book that they send me is not part of the Reader Rewards program, but I am definitely excited to read this because it is We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. This has not been released in Australia yet. It's coming out in August. So I have this art copy, and it's super floppy and big. That's what she said. Ooh. There's a family tree and a map. Hells yeah. That always makes things exciting. So there has been a lot of buzz about this book, so I'm excited to dive in and see what I think of it. And now the last lot of books I have to show you was sent to me by Simon & Schuster as kind of like a package, a gift package kind of thing. These are not necessarily for review. I do already own a few of them, so I'll start with those ones. The first one is The Year of the Rat by Claire Furness. I have already read this book and I reviewed it on my blog, link down below. And because I received a second copy, in addition to my review thing that I did for Bookworld, I added a giveaway. It has already closed, I'm sorry, but I will be sending this book to my lovely winner very, very soon, if it has not been sent by the time that this video is up. But this is a contemporary novel, and our main character, Pearl, her mother passes away upon the birth of her second daughter, which Pearl nicknames the Rat. And this book kind of goes through her trying to deal with the loss of her mother and how it's affecting all different aspects of her life, and I really enjoyed this one. The next book I have is Hush Hush by Becca Fitzpatrick. If you guys saw my unhaul video, you know that I'm giving away my other copy of Hush Hush, probably, and Crescendo. So I'm thinking I might give away this copy alongside Crescendo, maybe, and then I'll keep my old kind of beaten up version because I feel bad giving you guys that one. This is a Fallen Angel book, and when I read it, I did enjoy it. The next book I was sent is Everneath by Brody Ashton. I do actually own a copy of this book. I haven't read it yet. I've got, I think, a hardcover version, but I'm not sure when I read this if I'll continue with the rest of the series in either paperback or hardback, so I'm going to keep both copies until I decide. It might just be easier to stick with the paperback because I can buy them in Australia that way. I think this is good to do with like an Underworld type situation, but I'm not entirely sure. And moving on to the last two books, the first one we have is Split Second by Sophie Mackenzie, and I think this is kind of got to do with like a terrorist bombing, and the main character meets another family who also experienced the devastation from this bombing, but then some mystery or something like that behind it. And yeah, it sounds really cool, and I'm very, very intrigued by this, so I can't wait to read this one. The last book that I have, I'm the most excited about, definitely, and that is Noggin by John Corey Whaley. And I think I like this cover more than the American one, the one that has like the male doll on the front cover. I do really like illustrated looking covers. So anyway, this book sounds really weird. The main character, Travis, his head is chopped off and it's put into a freezer, and then a little while in the future it's reattached to a different body. It sounds really weird and kind of creepy, but potentially really cool. So I'm very, very interested in picking this one up and seeing how this story unfolds. Like what on earth happens. So there's that. So that is all that I have for this haul this month. If you have read any of the books that I showed you, please leave your opinions about them down below. I always love to know if I'm diving into a good book or one that has kind of mixed reviews. So yes, I will see you soon with my wrap up and TBR video, but until next time, bye! Guys, I think I'm dying. I'm really hungry. Oh my god. Dude, hello. Yummy!